everybody in the States, Central America entirely. Like I said, I guess like in the title, big update. Huge changes in GT7, and
Page 1 for Egor.
Egor, welcome, and I appreciate you stopping by. But so the update is the reason the GT7 League Race 2. The reason my wheel actually disconnected, I'm 99% sure, was because of the new update that happened. However, actually not however, my pace also might be a little slower now until I get used to it. But I think once I do get used to it, pace should actually be able to improve, which I'm very much hoping for. But pretty much my wheel that I'm using, CSW 2.5, which is very similar to the CSL Elite wheelbase, which is pretty known in Fanatec. I'm not sure if it was in the new GT7 update, which wasn't too recently, or Drive Hub updated, and I'm pretty sure Drive Hub updated it. I'm just not sure when it came to GT7. However, my wheel is now officially recognized as a CSL Elite in GT7 rather than a Logitech G29, so I have much more realistic force feedback now on my wheel, which I can't be more excited about, obviously. That's super huge. So before it was, I'd say, more kind of just constant torque rather. Now I actually do have realistic force feedback. I can feel understeer, I can feel oversteer, I can feel when I lose traction. I can feel all that now, rather than just kind of constant force. And I could feel it a little bit before, but it wasn't too obvious. Now you can really feel it. I don't think I will be doing this. I don't know what to say about the dailies this week. Absolute heat. I'll say it right now. I will not back down from that. I mean, this might be one of the best weeks of dailies I've seen since I started playing GT7 this year. This is unbelievable. I'm fastest at Watkins. That's just how I am. I have a lot of natural pace there. I love the track as well. Group 3 there in Daily B. This should hopefully just be an absolute a DR farm. This should skyrocket me. I think I've fallen back a little too far. I don't know if I can get to A this week, especially with me starting school, but I think I can get to A with this if I have enough time. Group 2 at Suzuka. This is unreal. I'm not fast at Suzuka. I don't like the track the best. However, Group 2 there is amazing. I've never driven it there, but the fact we can use Group 2 in dailies, it satisfies me in so many ways. Also, softs and mediums, we don't even have to worry about hard tires for that race. I mean, like I said, I couldn't be more happier. M6 sprints. Right, okay. Seems to be pretty dominant here. I was thinking of using the C7 Vet. I did it here at Watkins Short Track in an open lobby, and I was dominating that race. I did super good in it. But nothing beats the meta, of course. I would like to see, though. I'd like to see if I could actually push for some high rankings in this race, because I do quite like Watkins and I have some pace here. So I'm gonna check what I need. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm looking for a top. It's Monday. gonna look for a top 1,000. 47-1. I would really like to get a top 500. But at the end of the day, I just don't think that's gonna happen, because I'm not that fast, you know. In an open lobby, I can compete. I'm not fast enough to be just destroying lap times. See how it goes. I will say I can save a lot more stuff now as well with this new force feedback update. And more buttons on the wheel work, as well as my digital dash. I used a V2.5X formula wheel. Before, only the rev gauge would work, the little light up kind of rev limiter, I guess if you want to call it, tachometer. But there's no numbers. Now the digital dash that displays your speed and your gears when you change them. That now works as well. So obviously, it's a huge update to my driving, and I can't be more happy with it. Especially for hard tires, the Jaguar actually feels quite good here. I'm liking what I am, I like what I'm driving. I expect a lot more oversteer from this thing, but really, it feels pretty planted, especially on the hard tires. This car can get squirrely with softs. Even on hards, this is absolutely planted to the floor. Had some oversteer coming out of that turn, but I get that on a lot of cars. Oversteer from that one as well. Not surprising. Ooh, alright, that's gonna be half second. So that's very not ideal. Okay, let's see where we come across the line. Alright, I believe I said I need a 47-1. So, yeah, let's go for that. We're just gonna learn the track in the Jaguar. We'll probably end up switching to the M6 at some point. I have to guess I'm slowing down for that turn a little too much and turning in late. I don't know how much time I'm losing since I'm not using a ghost, but I'm sure I'm losing some amounted time. Not too sure how much though. Okay, so that was very scary. Typically you cut that inside curve entirely, where the front, or pretty much your right mirror is gonna get clipped by the wall. However, this car did not like that. I nearly spun out. We definitely got some kind of airtime from that. A really good oversteer there actually helped rotate the car out of that turn. We definitely probably would have understeered into the wall. We do get track limits though. That turn is very sensitive to track limits on the exit. even then, it seems kind of like I'm cutting it a little close. But I think that's right about the sweet spot with this car. If I had to guess, the M6 probably can take that inside curve entirely with no issues. Let me just put down a lap here without getting a penalty. Great exit on that turn. Keep it in third for a half-second penalty. I do believe the Jaguar is pretty short gearing, so that's about. I think I wasn't looking at the number. I think that was about 110. When you shift to fourth, it's relatively short gearing. Yeah, about 110. I'm gonna pray that I did not get a penalty for that. This is probably gonna be another 48. 48.872. You get a lot of understeer turn one. We're gonna switch cars. I do think the Jaguar is fast. I do think I can get something done with it. I'm from top 5,000, just outside top 5,000, I'd say. We have speed with it. However, I do think we need to change cars. So I'm gonna grab a M6. I'm gonna grab a Ghost as well, and I guess we can start. I'm not sure. Let me check ranking boards. If the endurance model is third. It is slower by 0.2, but it is third. So, see how it works. I do have some motivation to use it as well since I own it and I have a good livery for it. So I'm gonna hope that goes well. Grab a Ghost. We're looking for 47s. This guy is super fast. He's always at the top of the leaderboards. So, I believe that's Saudi. That flag there. I believe plus 3 is what I want. That's a lot. Feels like I can take that final turn a lot better, which consequently I can probably take T1 a lot better as well. Okay, that is genuinely a pixel away from getting a penalty. I did not know you could go that wide in T1. He broke even later than the 300 there. We lost a lot of time through that chicane. We got a pretty bad turn as well, so that's gonna slow your speed down through that entire chicane. So I need to get a little bit better at turning. Just call that 106.5 flat for that sector. We can compare next lap. Okay. Not too much oversteer. This car does get not crazy, but it does get a little squirrely on corner exits if you're not careful. 129. much faster, 2/10 compared to our last. Not compared to our last lap, compared to our lap in the Jaguar. Similar enough. I guess that was technically our last lap. Okay. Shifter did not want to work there. Typically goes at least by the third one. Okay, we definitely cut the inside way too much. That looks like it is a lot better turning. I'm kind of curious if I rent the M6 Sprint, if that will fix it. Jeez, man. Okay, so this guy actually has a time in the GTR as well. He went first and fourth. I mean, unbelievable. He needs to be nerfed in some way. Is there a single... I don't think there's a single M6 endurance replay. I think Sprint is a fast out of the turns. This track doesn't really have too big of straights, so I would imagine that will help. So let's see how much it actually does anything, really. M6 Sprint. Empower livery. We'll grab his replay again. So I'm not sure. I think this car seems to have a little better turn in. I think it's higher downforce. So I'm wondering if, especially in that chicane, is he able to turn in a little better? Because that's what it looked like. It's a pretty nice livery. I'm gonna try and race myself here until we can get into the 47s, and then we'll get another ghost. I'll say that did feel actually a lot better. And it happened again. I hate when my wheel does it. Just cuts force feedback for no reason. I don't know if it's a connection issue. I mean, I checked all my connections on Saturday, so it shouldn't be a connection issue. But that felt beautiful through the chicane, bus stop, whatever you want to call it. Felt very nice. So another 106, but I think what it was before. It was a 106.5, which makes sense. We messed up the exit of the chicane since we couldn't really turn. So I think we can definitely go 147s here. Just got to get a little better with the car. Definitely maximize that final turn more. With a good turn in, you can probably get on the throttle much earlier than I just did. Now we're gaining some of that time back. I want to go like 1.5 seconds up or something like that to go faster, which is a pretty good amount. It's definitely not, and well, we just hit that amount, and we're gonna go much faster than that, it seems. And force feed got cut out on the final turn. That sucks. That's horrible. I mean, you go 48.3, but that was easily into the 47s. Probably could have got 47.8, maybe. If it happens again, I might just check my connections here just to confirm. It happened again there through the chicane. The main issue is I don't really know why it's doing that. Get a better exit out of that turn. We are up by a good amount now. And force feed got cut again in that turn. I have no clue why it's doing that. And we're gonna go so much faster. 47.45. Already down on the delta by just about 0.2. This could very well be our top 500, I believe it is. I think I need a 47, just pretty much a 47.0. For a slight second in that turn, we counter-steered the wheel, and that did make us run wide enough to get that penalty. So this won't be the lap we get a 47.0, but I do think it's very much possible. I would love for a top 500 push on a Monday, or 1500. Oh wait, maybe that was probably top 1000 actually, not top 500. That's correct. Okay, top 500 is the 46.7. So top 1000's 47. Actually, low 47.1s will get me there. So I'll do that. I am gonna grab this guy's ghost, and yeah, we're making the push right now. Like I said, top 1000 push, probably unlikely, but, or sorry, top 500 push, probably unlikely, but top 1000 push is very much on the table, and that should be pretty easily obtainable as well for me. I don't know what I did wrong there. I think I might have just tried following him a little too much. It takes a very weird line in the chicane. I might actually just single-handedly watch his replay on that. Cause it's really weird the way he takes the left-hander, technically the second turn in that chicane. So I would like to see how I like to see that from his perspective. I'm trying to focus on my line, so I can't see what he's doing too well. But I see it enough to the point where it looks weird, and if he's doing it in the number one spot, it's worth seeing it, because he should probably do it as well. Alright, let's get... Okay, first, I'm gonna find where he's braking. So, he's downshifting here, past the 300 now. So 250 is where he's braking. You can see some body roll now as he's turning in. And he's not turning in too hard here. So he's now hopping the curb. Can I get... I cannot. Okay. Sure, you kind of can from this outside view. So that's that slight moment of airtime I was talking about. You can see the car fully lifted off the ground. And now he's straightened out, and he's turning left here. And this is what I thought I saw him doing. He's pretty much sliding the car across this inside curb, which I didn't know you could do. So he is completely over it. He has these inside wheels on the grass. Okay, they're just coming off the grass now. So he's full throttle here. Now this final turn. Okay, well I didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, I'm not going to follow through that much. However, it's kind of interesting how he takes it. Actually, we'll go here. I'll see how he takes this final curb as well. So here he's pretty hard to the left. If you check that steering input, he's straightened out now. He is taking this. He's now turned to the right. And yeah, he's taking that. He's cut that curve a good amount. Let's see here. He's slightly in the air, nothing too crazy. You can see that suspension just kind of wiggling from all that force. Super cool to see, actually. I don't know if I can imitate that, but it's very cool to see how he does that, because I'm sure it plays a huge part into just why he's so quick. But yeah, like I said, it's a super cool thing to see. Being able to see, I'd argue one of the most challenging, I would say, one of the most challenging, but also one of the most fun chicanes, I'd say, in Gran Turismo, the bus stop at Watkins. Seeing how a professional takes that at max speed. Yeah, I'm just gonna get in here. Actually, let me get his ghost. Like I said, we're on a top 1,000 push. I would like to get top 500 there. However, getting top 1,000 by the end of the week, holding top 1,000 until, say, Saturday or Sunday, That'd still be a huge achievement for me. I'm not too fast. Pretty average B driver, I'd say, so. Holding a high time like that would be super cool for me. Feeling I'm going to get a half second for that. We really gained no time either. We got on the power early, but we did slip, so we'll just go with put a little too much slip angle on the car. And we just got some mega oversteer at the end of the turn. Also gonna fail us. We went way too late on both the turn and the brakes, actually. Just completely overshot the apex. It's gonna be a pretty slow run onto the front straight. I think it'll still work, but it's not gonna work wonders. Let's see, slowly pulling away. It's a lot better in T1. Didn't carry enough speed, but it's gonna get the job done. You don't have to carry a ton. You can get a good bus stop in second half of the lap, or we'll be up a lot of time. So that's what we're gonna mainly look for. We didn't take that beautifully. Pretty bad way to take that, I'd say. I don't think I will. GTR is a second option here. There's a couple of cars that are second options. GTR, obviously one of them. I don't know if I'll get in it, if it comes down to it. If I'm in if I'm in big desperation, I pretty much need a miracle to get this top 1,000. I'll try it. Like, you know, who knows if it'll work. Why isn't it shifting to third? It's an issue. Super good turn one, actually. I'm very worried. I'm hoping it's just like dust on the sensor or something, but it's just not shifting like at all. Obviously, if I have to replace this formula wheel, it's not going to be fun. They're like $400 for a new one. I think we might have went a little too wide there. We did. No point in continuing the lap. And for actually, what I just realized, actually it is the connection. Force feedback cut and the Fanatec logo appear on the digital dash, which means it's turning off and on. So I'm just gonna check the power cable and the connection to the PS5. I'll be right back. So nothing seemed too out of the ordinary. We did turn it off and turn it. Well, I shouldn't say turn it off, turn it back on again. But we unplugged and replugged the power cable. So I'm just gonna hope that'll fix my issue, because it's kind of getting to a pretty annoying point. So, oh shoot. I have to restart my PlayStation if I want it to work again, don't I? Okay, slight issue then.
Hey Rocco.
Philness, welcome in. I appreciate you stopping by. Shoots. Might be an issue. I might have to turn into a livery stream, actually. Let me see if I replug it. Judo, welcome in. I appreciate you stopping by as well. And advice do you feel, but how are you guys doing today? My wheel's cutting out for power-wise. I wouldn't say power-wise, just force feedback is cutting out. And some of the shifts are missing. Like, missing as in not me, like a genuine wheel error. It's kind of been happening. But it's happening, like, in a lot. It's been happening way too much. I don't know where the sensors are. I think it might be internal, so maybe dust isn't the issue. It might be a wheel issue, but it might have, Judo. There's a chance. I'm hoping not, but yeah, I don't know. The issue is I replugged power into it. What I forgot is when I do that, I have to restart my PlayStation to get the wheel to work again. So if I do that, the stream stops, and I don't want to end the stream. So you know, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. I'm gonna replug it into my drive adapter and just hope that fixes it, but we'll see.
Reset the wheel. Back to controller, you go low.
It's back. Okay, no, it's fixed. I actually didn't know replugging the drive hub fixed it, so we're back. But yeah, Phil, I just reset the wheel. I don't know an actual way to reset the wheel, so I simply just unplug the power to it and then replug it. That's the only way I know to reset it. I figured the power cable was loose, so that's why I did that. But either way, we are back. Hopefully, I mean, we'll see. You know, if shifts are still missing and power's cutting out, you know, I don't really know what I'm gonna do, but I mean, shifts are pretty crisp right now, so I don't know. A decent turn one, little. Okay, well, I think you can hear the paddles on stream. I think it's like silent, but I think they're still noticeable. That did not want to shift. Okay, it doesn't want to shift again. I typically just use the H pattern when it does that, but the H pattern is banned in sport mode, so I can't even resort to that. It doesn't want to downshift. The downshifting has never been an issue. I think I talked about it in Jug's stream, but I said it earlier, but I really don't want to have to buy a new wheel, because that's like $400. That's gone. I don't want to buy a new wheel. I don't clean my wheel. It does get pretty dusty on the parts I don't use, so I'm gonna just hope it's something with the dust is, you know. Ooh. Forgot I have force feedback. That hurt my hand. So, I might just try and clean the wheel out and just hope it's some kind of internal issue that cleaning will fix. But chances are it's not the actual issue and it's internal. So, who knows? We'll see. It's a little too much time lost. Yeah, I'm gonna call that there. I'm just gonna say, in one turn, I lost way too much time to the Ghost. Maybe, I mean, if I had a picture perfect rest of the run, I might be able to get a fastest lap, but I mean, probably dropped like half a second right there. Maybe I should just try and take that chicane normally. I'm not used to doing it that way. That upset the car so much. I don't know if it's from touching the grass or just the fact that it lifted the left side of the car up, but whatever it was, that does not feel right. I'm sure I can get used to it if I do it enough, but this doesn't feel fun. You can see, like, obviously he's gaining a ton of time from it. He probably gains half a second. Probably more than half a second. Probably almost a good 3/4 seconds from it. And we're not going to even come close to a fastest lap here. That was horrible. I'll say it right now. This will probably be 48.9 maybe. Maybe a 48.5, I'm not sure, but that's a lot of understeer. Felt like a pretty good final turn though, so that's good. It was a 48.5, I was correct. Now we need to just get that time down by about 1.5 seconds. And that was absolutely beautiful in the chicane. Up until we messed it up on the exit, I mean, that was about picture perfect. It being me, you know, I typically fail some parts, so If I get a good chicane, obviously I can't have a good turn after that, but at least we got the chicane down. If I can do that again, I'm like, oh shoots, I'm an idiot. Okay, we don't have very much speed, but keep it on 5th, okay.
Before the chicane.
Yeah. I was...
145 here.
Do I, Phil? Are you sure? I mean, I probably do from a race, but that was on soft, so that doesn't count. Polyphony digitally, they don't use softs and dailies. Top 500 is a 46.7, I believe. 46.7. Or no, 46.6s, I think, is what I need to get top 500. I know, Phil. I said it earlier in the stream. I don't think I'm going to do daily C solely for the purpose of daily. I know I can, Phil. I got down to a 46.8, I think, on my Delta earlier, so I know for a fact I can do that. Shoes, I can't really put a lap together. Top 1000 is a 47, pretty much a 47 flat, which is what I'm looking for right now. Oh, if Daily B wasn't as good as it was, Daily C, I wouldn't leave the rig. That's unbelievable. We get to use Group 2 and soft tires. Yeah, that's an absolute dream. Okay, we barely get faster. Definitely gonna. We somehow are. Okay, somehow gain more speed. I guess we're supposed to leave in 5th. RS, welcome in. I appreciate you stopping by. It's going pretty well. Okay, horrible lap. I'm looking for a top 1000 right now. How are you doing, RS? Yeah, Jay has a 46.522. Hold up. Starting to think maybe it might actually just be a power cable issue, because like all of my buttons aren't working right now. Like, I've never had an issue with this. I have to use a controller. Alright, he has a 46.52.
I'm okay. Posted some qualifying times this morning.
That's good. I mean, that's fine. There he is. 332nd in the world. Oh, Jay is fast. I don't know if I can beat that. I'd like to get up there in the 46s, but I don't know if I can get 46.5s. That's very fast. Does Jay have a replay? I don't think he does. If he had a replay, I'd use it. See?
Yeah, Jay is super fast. Can't keep up with him or Kentish to save my life.
Maybe I'll grab a different guy's replay. Yeah, no, we'll just get... I mean, dude, I talked about him in your stream. It was a while ago on a time trial. I mean, look at this. He has 2 times in the top 5 in different cars. I mean, you see that? He did that. I think he did that. Top 20 in 2 cars in a time trial once. I told you that on your stream. I don't know how he's so fast. I don't know if he races professionally. I'm not too big into the like GT World Series or anything. I'd assume he does pretty good in those if he competes in them. Or if he's like a real life driver. That's what I figured. He's on controller. Controller people are always so fast. I remember Nugs said that Nugs is fast on wheel, but apparently I remember him saying he used to be like 1 to 1.5 seconds faster on controller when he was on, before he got his wheel. We're going pretty slow this lap. Not too sure where I messed up, but I think I might have just done it slowly over every single turn. Oh, he does? I didn't know that. I do as well. He hasn't... I don't remember the exact count. I know he hasn't streamed in a while. Ooh, and we're dead. I've participated in the, I think last 2 Friday Night Lights. That's both 925 Moto and I believe this.
Without a good exit there, you will be in the red all the way to the chicane.
I've been trying to figure out T1. It's always kind of been a weakness to me. But yeah, I believe Noodle hosted last Friday's Friday Night Lights, and then Moto took over close to the night. Wesley, welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. How are you? How are you doing today? RS, whenever I really only watched that guy's replay for the chicane, because he kind of took it pretty fast. I was just trying to see. I'd assume T1 is just slow in, fast out. Not really, Judo. Luckily not. I knew that was slow. I got way too much understeer. No, Gito, I mean, I thought about doing it. I have to read, a book and then get like a 2-page book report on it, but that's not due for a good 2.5 months, so, I might just do it this weekend. I'm not gonna spend any time. Yeah, I know you want to avoid that one, but I'm not gonna spend any time away from the rig on Watkins. Watkins in Group 3 is unreal. I can't miss it. I did Watkins Group 4 in Daily C. I don't even know, that was probably 3 months ago by now. That got me 50% through B, and then I probably got another 30 to probably I'd say 40% from Group 4 at Mount Panorama, Bathurst. And then I lost 30% from these last couple weeks. So that was absolute money right there. Definitely is. Is it 5 laps or 6? I didn't check. I'd assume it's 5. I guess it's Monday. You guys might not know either. Is it 5, Judah? Okay. That was a very bad third sector? Is that really the third sector? Or second sector? Either way, that was pretty slow. It's also not the greatest exit. This definitely isn't the fastest lap. It's probably high 47s. Yeah, 47.6. Z4? I might try that. Okay. We're down so much. Yeah. Jeez. And we hit the wall. I'm not gonna continue that. I'll try the Z4. Phil made me a beautiful livery for it as well, so might as well give the Z4 a try. How'd you do in the Z4 RS? So, you know, if it's very slow, then this is...
It's basically the same as what you're in, just a bit nippier.
Okay. I do like the sound of the Z4. I don't know, I'd assume it's a little 4-cylinder. That's kind of what I figured. That's a lot of understeer. I drove the F-Type first. I'd assume this handles pretty similarly to it. Okay. That explains why it sounds like that. Yeah. Alright, RS, I'll get you. I thought I was friended with you, RS, but I guess I'm not. Okay, that's way too much understeer. Turn's not gonna work out anyway. Alright, I should have added you, RS. Now, I'm not too familiar with the Z4 and like the, Z3.
Judo is on my other profile. Batu_slasher.
Okay. Why doesn't... Okay, there we go. Yeah, I could be wrong. I don't know too much about the Z4 and Z3 series. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's sport. I thought the road going models were inline 4. And then again, inline 4 would probably be pretty slow for Group 3, so that makes sense. If they just change it to a straight 6, but I always thought the road going versions were inline 4s. You have to turn in super early with this car. I've only really driven it on softs. Really? I've seen the new Z4s, they're pretty nice. I don't know if I can do this, honestly. Like, I really do enjoy driving the Z4, but I like it a lot more on softs. To me, I just prefer oversteery cars. The Z4 is still, I'd say, an understeery car on softs. I'm so used to driving oversteer cars, it just, like, the turn-in is unbearable for me. I'm gonna go back to my big M6. What are the prices of the new Z4s? Are they like all the other sports cars? Like the like 35 to 45K? Check right now. I know the used Z4s and Z3s are pretty. Ooh, I didn't mean to enter anyway. I know there's newer.
I'm sure.
Really? I know the old Z4s and Z3s are pretty cheap for sports cars. They're only like. I think they're like 8K, 6 to 8K for the older ones. I didn't even know. I just looked at the new Z4. I didn't even know that's what it looked like. I was thinking of something a lot different. But yeah, Judy, you are right. It's 75,000 MSRP. I haven't, Wesley.
Grinning face with sweat.
Well, actually,
Lord, that you.
yeah, RS, that's me. Actually, Judo, it's only 60,000 MSRP for the S-Drive 30i. I was looking at the M40i. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know how much I said anything about that comment, Wesley, but I've yet to try the RCF here.
60K grinning squinting face.
I've yet to try the RCF. I forget who said it. I think it might have been 925 Moto. No, I think it was Lums. I'm gonna go with Lums. Dark J, welcome, and I appreciate you stopping by. How are you doing today? Hope you're well. I'm gonna go with J Lums because I know he uses it a lot. He said the RCF is similar to the M6, which I'd agree on, but I can't drive the RCF. I don't know what it is. Actually, I'll grab my RCF because I have a livery on it.
Hope you're enjoying your day.
I am. I'm seeing what I can do on this, qualifying Monday. Yeah, still top 1500. I'll try the RCF real quick. From what I remember, I can't really drive the RCF. I'm sure if I put time into it, I can figure it out, but I forget what the brake balance is as well. I think someone said +4. No clue who said that. Shoot, I didn't realize I had 0 miles on this. These are the first official miles I'm putting on my RCF. Force feedback feels very strong in this car. I don't know if it varies, but it seems a lot stronger than it is in my other cars. That's a lot of understeer. .106.1. I don't know if that's fast. I think I want to be in the 105s. I'd use the Ghost. Okay, so I do know this is a slow lap. 128.6. This will probably be like a 47.9, maybe a 48 flat. Ooh, very close. Like I said, and it was a 47.9 flat. I'll do one more in this. I'll get her shot T1. I'm just gonna go into the M6 and hope my time drops. I don't really have any other plan. I mean, top 1500, and there are GTRs. I mean, there's a couple. I said I'd go to GTRs like a last-ditch effort. Like, if I just couldn't get my times down, I'd go to the GTR, but I don't really plan on it. We'll get into a race, though. I'm just gonna top 1500. In B lobbies, that should put me top 5, hopefully. That might end up putting me in the back of the pack. Was it? I don't remember what was. Actually, I don't even think I was around last time. This was a combo.
M6 Sprint would be my go-to.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying here. That's what I got my 47.4 on. Should be able to get 46s with it. I just can't put a lap together. If I can't improve my time by the end of the week, I probably will go to the GTR. I've never driven the 4C. I know Jug talked about it a little bit, said it's pretty good if you know how to drive it, but I've never tried it. I've tried the RCZ, which he said is similar to it, but and the 4C, and I've never rented one. I overshot the chicane a little too much. Well, I actually didn't overshoot it, but well, at least. Ooh, what is that? Okay, this is an issue. My wheel doesn't. Now this is a genuine issue that I have. My wheel is stuck to the left right. Wait, if I okay, never mind. I think since I paused it like that, my wheel was absolutely stuck to the left. Definitely user error though. Nothing to worry about. Honestly though, I don't think the BMW is too much of an issue. It feels stable to me. I'm used to the M6 Endurance, so I'm used to a little more of an oversteery car. Missed the apex pretty badly as well, but the Sprint feels pretty okay to me. Actually, I was expecting a lot more oversteer, especially on hard tires at a track like this, with how many sharp turns it has, especially after the bus stop. It's a pretty technical track after the bus stop. I'd argue the bus stop itself is probably the most technical of the whole track, but after the bus stop, I'd say is where the most time can be gained or lost. So, okay, and we made it through that. I thought I heard something hit the inside wall, but that might have just been the mirror. I don't think it was the bumper or anything, since I have no damage. The mirror is still intact, so I don't know what I hit. I mean, I don't think the mirrors fall off in this game, but if they do, the mirror is still there. And it's a horrible lap. No surprises. I'm not gonna have time for another one, but as long as we're starting somewhere up in the pack, preferably top 5, I think we can definitely pull away a win. Depending on how fast the people are. B drivers range so much in skill level. I would not be surprised if there's a B driver in the top 100 or something, and if I just so happen to race them. My biggest issue is that I'm definitely probably going to be in A+ lobbies, if not A+, A lobbies. There's definitely, especially with Daily C, so many people on Daily C, and it being a Monday, I would not assume there's enough B drivers. No, I'm racing, no, it's quite literally, it's a full B lobby. I'm not going to consider...
I'm going to lose Maya this week, but it's all good.
It doesn't matter, Wesley. It's all okay. 2 A's in the lobby. I'm not going to consider this an A lobby. This is by far a full B lobby. We do qualify. See what I mean? A 46 flat? 46 flat? That has to be top of the world. There's no way that isn't top 100. A 46 flat is unreal. Why are they in my lobby? There has to be A+ lobbies that he can be racing in. Because I'm not the skill level of a 46 flat. I might be able to catch up to second with a 46.5. A 46 flat is another world of pace. By the end of this race, they're going to be 10 seconds ahead. I cannot imagine the game wanted to put them in B lobbies. That almost feels illegal, you know? I mean, there's no way I should be racing someone that fast. I'm used to racing fast people, but that's like another level. I'm going to check the time leaderboards after this, but I imagine that's top 100. So I don't know exactly what the top times are. If you guys know, let me know, but I thought it was 40. Yeah, they both are. Shoot. You have. I don't recognize them, so... With the update as well came button changes, and now my look back button, if you look at the buttons on the V2.5X, there are two buttons, they're little analog sticks on opposite sides of the wheel. It got changed, or the look back button got changed from the right side to the left side, so I tried looking back a lot with the wrong one. I have to, you know. I believe that's the M6. Okay, I was just gonna cut over to taking the outside line, but whatever. I believe that's the M6 Endurance. Okay, that guy is on the verge of hitting me. That's quite literally front bumper, rear bumper. Kind of sketchy, but he backed out just before the turn, so that wouldn't be an issue. We're gonna fall back anyway. I forgot to brake. We braked at like the 150. This is like I said, slow and fast out turn. Braking late is probably the worst thing you can do. How am I gaining? What did they possibly do for me to gain that much on them? And we got hit from behind. I didn't even think I braked early there, and I get a penalty for that as well. It's interesting. I don't know what I could have done to prevent that. Jesus Christ, man. Unreal. Can't have fun in these dailies anymore. If I had to guess, that's the guy in the RCF, I think. I don't think it... Maybe it was the M6, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what I did to him. He did the same thing in the chicane as well. So, I didn't even think I touched him. Shoot. I did not have my radar up for that. But I mean, I didn't think I touched him once. Like, whether that was the M6 or the RCF behind me. And I did absolutely nothing to them. I'm not too worried about it. I don't think I've ever really gained DR on the first race anyway, so. Turn after the pen number. Enter first, okay. Oh, you're talking about the 90-degree right-hander, I'm assuming. Since that's the turn directly after. Where's the braking point for that turn? Because I remember in Group 4, Wrenchy said there's like a flower patch on the left-hand side at like about the 150. I brake at the 150 for that turn. If I had to guess, if you actually trail brake a lot there, you probably go to like the 125, if not like the 110. And we outbraked ourselves again. I have to stop doing that. Okay. I don't know why I'm trying to brake late T1. I think it's a natural instinct that T1 is a hairpin, and so if you don't brake late, you're gonna get smashed. After this race, I will save the replay. I'm assuming Daily B should have like 7 to 8 minutes between races, so I'll just check replay and get the name of the guy who punted me, that way I know. I'm pretty confident it's the guy in the blue RCF, but I'm not gonna throw names out there until I know for a fact who it is. I don't want to go for a move T1. There's a huge straight right after it, so there's no point in trying to force anything. Also, I'm not going to force anything through these S's. And I hate forcing anything up through the chicane, or I guess the bus stop really. So We'll just sit behind for right now. I do think we can overtake him at some point in this lap. So we can stay defensive. Okay. That's super early braking from him. I mean, it could just be from the AMG, but it's kind of... I typically, you know, let off a good 20 meters early. And, I believe the braking point should be about the 300 there. I let off at about the 330, but he braked at the 330, so it's kind of hard for me to avoid. I didn't realize the AMG has to brake that early. What is interesting is that he didn't get a penalty for that, even though I did. We'll just sit behind him, though. And we're up into 8th now, so I don't have a motive to really go for 7th at this point. He can get the position. He raced well, so we'll push out of the final turn. We're not going to get it, and I'm not worried about it. I'll take an 8th after what happened, so I'm just gonna take the replay, and we'll go from there on the next race. I didn't realize this guy was in the lobby. I believe I raced him Daily C last week. I don't know, name sounds familiar. Maybe I raced him in Opens. I didn't even check if my DR went up or down. I probably should have. It looks like it might have went up a little bit. I can't tell. How much time? I think it was like 750 left. Thank you, RS. I'm just gonna take this replay. Didn't showcase. I don't watch replays very often. What was it, lap? Was it? I think it was lap 2, maybe? I'm not too sure. Let's go from this guy's POV. Yeah. Just we'll watch this. Yeah, that explains they went side by side through the S's, that's why. That's why he lost so much speed. I'd love to look at this guy's inputs. Ooh, I didn't mean to pause. Or I didn't mean to fast, I meant to pause. Cause I'd love to look if this guy's still full throttle at 300. He hasn't even thought of braking yet. And look at this. He has just started to brake. I'm not too sure if I don't think you can get a side angle, but he has just started to brake at the 210, just about. He is crossing the 200 board, and he has just now let off the throttle. I could be wrong. That seems like an incredibly late braking point. Let me go now to this turn. Okay, so it kind of is the BMW's fault there.
Very late break, wow.
And I hate the shame, but it was a Brazilian who I don't recognize the name, but I will say they caused issues, especially in last week.
70 meters way too late.
Honestly, though, I wouldn't even put it on him. The chicane's weird, but
these kids need to go back to driving school.
To be fair, when I did actually get punted, that wasn't really his fault. The BMW kind of murdered him, so whatever. I mean, it's just, you know, it's another issue, and as long as it doesn't happen this race, I do not want to drive the RCF. Let me back out. I don't know. I'm trying to think, RS. I don't think you were doing. I know you did Daily C once. I wasn't there for it, so I don't know how it went. But I know Judah did Daily C a lot last week, and it's kind of weird. I watched his stream most of the time. I didn't race too much.
I really need to get out of these American servers.
Honestly, I'd love to just start racing European servers or Asian servers. I don't want to race Asian servers specifically because Japanese people are way too fast. I don't know if it's like natural, but they're incredibly fast. So I'd prefer racing Europe. So I might just make a European alt account to race on because I'd rather be racing them. I mean, they're probably also faster than the average American driver, but I wouldn't be too worried about them. In European servers or the Asian servers? Okay, that's definitely a half second. There's no way I didn't cut that enough. It's a 1.5. Wow. Wow, they're pretty strict about that. I'm not gonna think of continuing that. Wesley, it can't be that bad. Trust me, you'll definitely have enough time to get it back. You're a fast driver. Shoot, I don't know, I kind of lost my train of thought real quick. I don't know if that was Wesley or Judah that said it. Maybe that might have even been Phil. I think it was Phil. Racing on, Monday through Wednesday is not typically an issue for me. To me, it's actually a lot easier because if I had to guess, Judah probably has field days on Monday and Tuesday because Judah is super good at, in my opinion, Judah's shoots. I did not realize I was entered. Thank you, RS. But to me, Judah learns combos super fast. So if I had to guess, Judah probably has, absolute field days on Monday and Tuesday. I take some time to learn it. Luckily, like something like this. Shoot, I can't qualify. But, on stuff like this, I've raced Watkins a decent bit, and,
I would race Monday, but I usually don't have my thumbnail ready. Face with open eyes and hand over mouth.
You and your thumbnails, Judo. I could care less. Even when I stream on my PC, I didn't use a thumbnail. Alright, these two guys are back. I think this guy was in our lobby last time as well. This guy, he wasn't in the lobby, but the guy I raced, I believe, had that livery. Let's have a clean race.
Different lobby.
I forgot to check, but I still think this guy's very high in the leaderboards with a 46 flat. Okay. No, I was planning on getting off in about 30 minutes. I probably still will, actually.
To keep up the image, smiling face with sunglasses.
Oh wait, I didn't realize Wesley's not in here. We don't even get to watch him lose his DRA. He has to do it invisibly. Someone texted me. I think I might be braking a little too early for T1. And I think I need to exit in third as well. Work on that in the upcoming races. Jesus Christ, what an idiot. I nearly died there. I don't know if it was wheel disconnected or something. I mean, that was... Even like, I have no reason why I should do that intentionally. Even if he did hit me, he'd still put himself in the wall. Like, I don't think he would have a good outcome even if he did take me out. Like, I think he'd still pit himself. Right, now I have a pretty fast pack. Bratwurst, thank you for coming in, stopping by. How are you doing today? I don't think he's not alongside enough anyway for me to leave him space. If they want to overtake into the bus stop, I mean, I'll leave it to them. I'm still going to take the inside line. Ooh, whoops. Alright, take care, Bratwurst. I appreciate you stopping by as always. Yes, the two of them, they're fast. I don't know if they're friends, but they are working together, which is a pretty rare sight to see in dailies. So I'll probably end up doing pretty good. We'll just tuck in behind them. God, that's a lot of understeer. I'm gonna try and leave him space. P1 spun out though. So we're back in second. We're still on fighting range at P1. Shoot, what is this glitch? You've got to be kidding me. I mean, what? How is that a thing? It's still glitched. What? How do I fix this? Like, what? I gotta stop racing on my wheel. I mean, what is... I don't even know how to fix... Like, how do I fix this? Can I even fix... Like, is this possible to fix? Like, what? This is unreal. I might just have to end the stream early because of this. I can't do a single thing in this race. I don't even know where the front of my car is. And I guess I have to finish the race like this. Alright, take care, Dark J. I appreciate you stopping by. This is unreal. I can't quit the race because then I lose like a mountain of DR. I have to finish the race like this. I don't even know I don't know if I can finish this. It didn't work, Phil. I mean, I'm using pad right now, Phil. I couldn't race like this on my wheel. Okay, hold up. I need to turn TC up. Alright, well, I don't think we're gaining we're about to lose so much DR. I mean... where's the... Okay, I found the apex. What's up, QC? I appreciate you stopping by. How are you doing? I didn't know you finished the league race by now. How did it go? I think it went well. I mean, I don't physically, I don't even know how to fix this. I'm like... Well, I'm gonna finish. I take pride in my racing career. We'll finish the race. Yeah. I can't even see my... Okay, well that's unfortunate to hear. I keep trying to shift. I have it on automatic mode. I mean, I guess this is a cool little third-person angle. I mean, I have to guess where the apex is on left-handers, but I guess that's my only issue. I don't think so. I mean, it's still drivable. I'll put hazards. Okay, that wasn't even my hazards. Uh-oh, that's gonna be a penalty, I think. Oh, there we go. Alright, now my hazards are on, just in case. Oops, and I have a half second as well. Uh-oh. Can't really see the track. I mean, this is the first time. I don't know if my wheel's the issue, but like, I didn't even know this was possible. Like, if I go and maybe I can race. Wait, is it fixed now? I don't have a hood cam. What? What? Is my car invisible? Like, look, so this is bumper cam. This is hood cam, right? Like, it's pointed straight, but there's no car. This is supposed to be hood cam. Or I guess roof cam. I don't know what you want to call it, but either way, this is supposed to be where I see my hood. The hood is not there. Like, the camera's pointed straight now, but I can't see. Wait, no, it's not. No, it's pointed to the right slightly. Like, see, like, I'm going straight right now, but it's angled to the right a little bit. Like, there's no way that I don't even know, can I physically complain to GT7 about this? I'm not happy. I was gonna finish second. Or like top 5. I was gonna finish this race with a good result. I mean, I guess this can start my career with bumper cam racing. This feels weird, because this isn't where my car is angled. Because this isn't a straight camera. I don't even know if this is angled correctly. I think it is. No, I don't think it is. I think we just race with a weird third person view. I think that's my best bet. I mean, shoot, I guess this turns into a 20-minute livery stream. Because I'm not getting into another race. It's not happening again. Do I have time to finish? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Uh-oh. Shoot. I don't know. Yeah, I guess, RS, did you race? If you did get 6th, well done. I wish I was able to finish this race. I mean, I still am gonna finish it. I wish I could finish it, you know, without my car glitching. That would have helped me out a lot. I'm pretty much in limp mode right now. Crash, you're welcome, and I appreciate you stopping by. How are you doing today? Hope you're well. Now, I don't really know how to complain to GT7. I guess I'll find their email. At least I have video proof of it. This didn't happen alone. If I had a wheel cam, it'd be pretty good, but I'm doing pretty well. I mean, there's a lot to complain about, but I'm doing well. Whoa, so that's why. I have stick drift on my wheel? How is that possible? What? I have permanent stick drift, mind you. Is that even stick drift? Like, I'm not touching anything. My cursor is constantly moving that way. Is that my wheel? Why is it? Do I have to restart my wheel again? No, it's not even the wheel. I turned the wheel off.
Reboot your PS5.
If I do that, the stream ends. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It's my controller. Is it? I can't even make a livery. Well, that sucks. How far are we into the stream? Alright, we have to survive 10 minutes. I say that because I don't...
Reset. It wasn't calibrated when it connected. Turn controller off.
Okay, hold up. I'll replug it real quick. Well, Wesley, did you do good? Ooh, I don't think that'll pull my headphone. No, wait.
No.
Shoot, I don't even know the question I asked Wesley. I'm assuming I asked if you did good.
Happened to me too. Sucks.
Wesley, are you still DRA? Come on, Wesley, don't tell me you lost DRA. I mean, I hope it's...
Finished 13. Yes.
As long as you're still DRA. That's all that matters.
Still A.
Hey, that's all that matters, you know? You can still go into open lobbies and proudly show off your DRA.
Look at my DR.
How do I check that? Oh, wait, I've befriended. Hold on. I'll go look. I don't even know. Yeah, I just go to, I think I just go to, like, followers or something. No. Friends. Alright, let me find you, Wesley. There you are. Wow. Jeez, Wesley. I didn't even know you could get that low before dropping. Also, your affiliation is Peugeot.
Hold L3 and rotate the stick clockwise for 15 seconds, then counter for 15 seconds and then click L3 for a few seconds.
Okay. Honestly, I don't even know what it is though. I think that's my main issue. Also, Wesley, 107,000 miles driven? That's a lot. 1,003 days logged in as well. Wesley, is that every single day that GT7 has been released? 1,000 days, that's a good 3 years. This game came out in 2022, I thought.
No.
Wesley, how much have you been playing this game?
Probably.
Wesley, how many hours? Wait, I think I can check your hours. Where are you? It doesn't say you're online. Hold up, now I have to find you.
Every damn day, my dude.
Jeez. Where are you, Wesley? There you are. Oh, you were last online 2 months ago. That's a long time. Games. 2,000, almost 2,500 hours? Jeez, Wesley. I know the stream is paused because I'm like outside of the game. To be fair, you have the game platinumed. I've been wanting to do that. I don't have it platinumed yet. Jeez, what? 2,500? That's a lot.
17k miles driven and this profile is only about 3 months old.
I have very few. I have 32. And I have almost 300 days locked in. Shoot, I don't know if I want to do the next race. I hate to say it. I'm hoping we'll see if it's fixed. If it isn't fixed, no, it's fixed. I mean, my DR looks fine. I barely lost DR from that race. Alright, I'll get in. If you're wondering, I used to play this game both a lot. Shoot, my wheels turned off. I didn't realize. I played this game a lot in multiplayer with people, as well as just for fun. Because, you know, I got the game a long time ago. I only really started sim racing this year, so I have 300 days logged on and like 30,000 miles. Really, 300 days logged on and only 500 hours on the game. Because I just I haven't spent too long actually playing the game. Obviously, now I typically have like 2-hour sessions on it, so I guess that would go up, maybe.
Second board or just after. Boss was my only account until about a week ago. I've got 17k miles driven and this profile is only about 3 months old. 2 minutes until next race. It's a pain to get the plat. They keep changing the times on the license missions.
Taylor shift? Well, hold up. There's a lot of people in this lobby. And I'm starting first. Wait, me and second have the same qualifying time. I'm just so confused. I think I'm mainly confused that I'm at Taylor shift again. I didn't know Skittles was even streaming. I assume Skittles is streaming since they're racing. You've got to be kidding me. How do I... Shoot, why doesn't my wheel work? It's not letting me adjust my brake balance. No. No. Oh, now it is. Okay. We're all good. Swear, if it breaks again, 2 races in a row. Shoot, I might be getting okay. As long as I still have viewers on the stream. I forgot Watkins copyright strikes you. I have to be careful of that. I'm using automatic. Oh no. No. I need to change this right now. I'm an idiot. Forgot I used controller. Uh-oh. I'm sorry to that guy. I'm gonna let him go past. Shoot. I can't really do that now. I feel really bad. He's close enough now, we'll just let him pass. That's not fully let it. Yeah, now he's passed. That was a really stupid play on me. I forgot I had to do that. It's okay. We're back though. Shoot. Okay, well. Nearly got the both of us murdered. Not him almost getting the both of us murdered, but I guess he kinda did, but you know, we didn't. We're both on track. Ooh, I did not brake enough. That's gonna cause a pretty poor exit onto a crucial front straight. I have no clue who said that. I'm gonna assume it's RS. I don't like forcing passes on this track. To me, it's kind of dangerous. I'm just gonna wait to the penalty line anyway. Unless he like literally almost kills himself before then. I don't know why it replays old chats. That's a really stupid feature of the system. I don't even know what you want to call it. Like the automated messages. TTS. Well, TTS doesn't read them. It's just like visuals, but if it at least displayed the new chats, that'd be fine, but like it doesn't even do. Okay. Yo, let me shift down to third. Stupid game. I might have been able to pass him if it let me exit in third. I mean, I have to force me to exit that turn in fourth is unbelievable. This thing has the speed of an absolute brick if you're not in the power band. A stationary brick as well, not like a thrown, not one that was like thrown. I'm talking one that's like physically cemented into a building. Does not move. Uh-oh. Oh, the guy behind me hit the wall too. He actually hit the wall harder, so the gap opened up. Oh wait, that's Taylor Swift. I didn't know that. I have to go pop into Skittles stream after this now. Kind of obligated to. God, I wish I could see what you guys are saying, because I did not catch the TTS on that. Typically, I just look at the message. That's a lot of understeer. They're really nice. I can finally tell when I am actually understeering with the new force feedback update. Before I was kind of just guessing based on whether or not I'm making the turn. Even slight understeer I can feel. Like that turn, I really wasn't understeering horribly, but I could still feel it. I don't know what button I pressed to physically make me not only switch menus, but also lose... outbraked myself. Change menus and drop one brake balance. Like, I don't know how I did that. Don't worry, Skittles. I know you're not in the stream, but I will pick up base. I kind of lost it because I outbraked myself. Because my wheel once again malfunctioned. I don't know how it keeps doing it. I'm going to try and outlive this wheel as long as possible. It'll definitely be probably needing replaced very soon now. Even if I'm racing with like a piece of crumpled paper, if it can last long enough, I'll take it to whenever I upgrade rigs, because... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, hopefully I don't get penalized for that. I'm not the reason he did that. It's not my fault. I didn't get penalized. That's good. And we're now leading the race, and the final lap is approaching. Once again, no clue who said that. I don't think I'm gonna hold this P1. Skittles is a lot faster on many parts of this track. Yeah, actually, we get a lot better of an exit. I think it's gonna be pretty hard to blow a 1 second lead. We did just get the fastest lap anyways, so... And that's pretty hard to blow that. And we're gonna get a better T1 exit as well. This is gonna be a really good it's a really good race to end the day. I can't speak today, but Yeah, this will be a good one. Like I said, I wanted to end at 6. That gives me the 2-hour stream that I look for. Yeah, it kind of just fits well into my day. Judo, if you're streaming, I don't know if you're streaming. Super welcome in. I mean, I can't see the chat. Super's the only person that I know who comes in here. And the first message is race long and prosper. Unless Phil's leaving. But, I'm assuming that's super welcome in. I appreciate you stopping by. You're doing well. I also don't have the phone, or I don't have the chat pulled up on my phone right now, at least, so I can't check who that is. And, are we gonna get fastest lap again? No, we just missed it, but good race. We get the pole position that we desired. I'm gonna pop into Skittles' stream and tell him good race. That was a really fun one, actually. First one that my rig doesn't but that should be the first. I think that's the first race that my rig didn't self-destruct, or you know, my rig didn't destroy itself. Thank you, Gio and Wesley. Wesley, how'd you do? Or did you not race? Ah, look at that. Look at that. Every single accolade I could get.
GG Wesley.
That might be the channel banner, you know. Or like a thumbnail. Who knows?
I won.
Hey, well done, Wesley. That's what you like to see.
Triple crown.
We're gonna save that replay as well. It was a good race. Might be posting that. I am trying to save content as well, because for weeks that I can't stream, I'm gonna...
Porsche held you up, but you did well. I'm off to do stuff before my next stream. Should be between 8 and 9 EST. See you all later.
Alright, take care, RS. I appreciate you stopping by. And Mike number 5, welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Let me find Skittles. Alright, see, my AirPods are connected.
Now I got a pixel and a half of DR. Mike, hello. Vulcan salute 5. Judo waving hand. Super doofus waving hand. Wesley waving hand. Super Wassup. Mike, hand pink waving, face blue smiling. How's the races treating ya?
Good, Mike. Other than the fact that my rig is having numerous amounts of issues, like a concerning amount. We did win the last one, so I'm doing pretty well.
Vulcan salute judo chop. Vulcan salute Wesley.
I'll throw up this one. Ooh.
One of these days we all need to say hi to each other one at a time on Phil's channel. Super, hand pink waving, person turquoise
Alright,
waving.
so yeah, like I said, the rig is having a lot of issues. Obviously, I don't want to upgrade anytime soon, like at all. Maybe like a year and a half, 2 years from now, if I were to. I do love Moza's new product line. Moza would have been. I was looking at the R16 setup. Yeah, I'm like, you can do that in my streams. I think there's a lot of mods, but I don't really care. But I was originally looking at the R16. R16 setup, and then I was looking at Simagic. Simagic has beautiful stuff, super good quality.
PS/TV plugged into different sockets.
No.
Moza might have some products coming to PS5.
Dude, that's what I'm really hoping for, because I don't think I talked about it in your stream, but their newest stuff, apparently, well, I know for a fact that their new R25 stuff is beautiful. I love their new R25 stuff. They're partnering with Porsche as well. Like, their new stuff is beautiful. I love Moza's new product line. And apparently they're coming out with a motorcycle rig as well. And if it's cheap enough, shoot, might have to get into some kind of motorcycle sim.
To the same place, it causes problems.
Shoot, I don't know if I answered your question super. I'm pretty sure they are. I'm not the one that did the wiring, so I don't really know if they are. I think they are, because I think there's only one surge protector for like all the electronics. Not like in general, but like, for this TV. So I think they're in the same place. I'm not gonna mess around with it. But yeah, I'll assume they are. But
Home now. See y'all later.
alright, take care, Judo. I appreciate you stopping by as well.
Good luck, Rocco.
Safe travels if you get home safely. Where'd my dog go? What? Whatever. Can't be too much of an issue. We'll open the ticket and we'll end the stream here. Already about 2 hour 15 in. But
Plugged into different ones and have not had any issues.
Yep. The thing is, it's like I don't really know how to feel about it, because I'm using a discontinued wheel, and it's also a non-PS5 compatible wheel. So like there's so much stuff about it that's like just not supposed to be working on PS5 that I don't really find the issues concerning. The only issue I find concerning is the paddle shifter's not working. But whatever. I'll get that sorted out, maybe. I don't know if I can get it sorted out. I was thinking of upgrading to the podium button module, but $200 is insane for a wheel hub. It might be more than two. It might be like 250. I don't remember. Like I don't remember the price, but you can just see the pixelated. I hate showing that the background is so bad. I'm not good at making liveries like Phil. I want to put a different livery on. So you guys can at least look at something nice like in the stream. I mean, you could put another livery I made on, I guess. I do like the 155 livery I have as well. I like leaving the stream on cool vehicles, so you could end this one on my Dale Earnhardt cart, maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, I'll probably.
It does get pricey.
Yep, that's the main reason. I also don't feel like upgrading anytime soon, cause my rig right now, I think it's 1,400 right now in value, and that's a pretty pricey rig, obviously. And you know, upgrading wise, you're looking at like $3,000 for a new rig. So, and if I'm upgrading, obviously I got an incredible deal on Marketplace for this rig. So if I'm gonna be honest, I can definitely probably make my money back, if not make slight profit on it, if I were to resell it. I don't know if that's true. I might just actually lose a little bit of money because they discontinued the V1. Is it just the V1 or V1.5 handbrake? Either way, they discontinued the handbrake, so that probably dropped in value. But either way, you're looking probably at like a $2,000 investment, not including the money that you get from selling the current rig if I were to upgrade. So I see absolutely no reason to upgrade rigs, especially because the rig I have right now, super nice, super well, and I have pace on it. Like honestly, I think I'm at the point where if I were to upgrade, it's more just to have a nicer experience rather than pace, because I don't think I'm at the point now where the rig is really holding me back. At least if my rig had no issues. You know, there are a few issues that are holding me back. Actually, now's a good time to check if my Jaguar is naturally aspirated. Oh, this is a bad look, you know. Judo's not here. I told him the Jaguar is naturally aspirated. It's not. It's not naturally aspirated. This car's beautiful, though.
Cheese it.
What about Cheese It, Mike? Wait, let me check Legends cars. Oh yeah, is there Cheez-Its on that livery? I didn't, wait, what? I didn't know there were Cheez-Its on there. Oh wait, yeah there is. I see it now. This isn't the version I'm familiar with. This is, I think, an earlier one or an alternate one. I'm familiar with the 2003 Valvoline number 10. That's a different year, I think.
Together I paid about 1,200 overall, mostly new stuff.
Yeah. And I'd assume the rig costed most of that super, if I had to take a guess, because you have a pretty nice rig. Anything cool in here? Ooh, we have a Delta Integrale. I love that car. I had a Hot Wheels of it. I don't know if I still have it though. Why do I have this Why do I have the Lancer wish listed? Oh, I know why. That's probably one of the cars I need to complete, like a menu book set. Makes more sense. Right now, I have thoughts of upgrading the seat. That's the one thing I've thought, because I am using a bucket right now. I mean, I'd upgrade to a bucket, but I'd like to get one that's like comes naturally with padding. This is I have it a link in my description, but it's a plastic seat, and it's just pieces, I think, styrofoam or something along those lines, just glued to it for cushion. So it's like, it's no different than really like a carpet, like just laying on a carpet. So I've thought of getting like an NRG or I think Moon it is, but just like a fully padded sim racing bucket. But it's in the list. I don't know if it'll happen. If Marketplace has something, I might get one. It all depends. But I'm gonna end the stream there. So everybody who stopped by is here right now.
Tears of joy, the chair I got is fantastic. $200 the wheel bolts to it.
Oh, that's actually a lot cheaper than I thought. That's a good deal.
Cool.
But
Thanks again. TCO.
Take care, Mike. But yeah, we're gonna end the stream here. Everyone who is here has stopped by, dropped a like, anything like that. I appreciate you guys all so much for stopping here. And if you haven't already, QC is now live as well. I'm pretty confident. I think he went live again. So go drop a like on his stream. If I had the chat open, well, yeah, I don't have the chat open. If I did, I'd drop the channel link. I didn't have it open though. So yeah, go ahead, drop a like for him. And yeah, have a good one, everyone. Take care now.
Put up a picture of it on Discord.
I hope to see you all soon. I think I've seen it, Super. If it's the one you had in your YouTube post a while ago, then I saw it. But yeah, that one's pretty nice.
Waving hand later, all Vulcan salute.